Welcome everybody. This is Bobby from Macaulay Made. So we just rolled in from the Next Level Laser Conference. I'm still running on a little bit of caffeine and adrenaline from this amazing show. And if you've ever wondered, are these conferences really worth it? Today I'm going to give you the scoop. The good, the bad, and the stuff that nobody tells you before you get there. And by the end, you'll know if you should book a ticket or sit this one out. Hang out with me. This is Will and Mark. They're the gentlemen that have put on this conference in the past 4 years. This year, it was at the beautiful Gaylord Texan and Grapevine. Beautiful resort. Now, the thing about this, right out of the gate, the energy, it's hard to explain. If you haven't been, imagine walking into a room where every single person gets it. You know, the hustle, the late nights, the crazy ideas that make your family look at you sideways. And instead of asking, why would you laser a chili pepper? They're asking, oh man, did it char evenly? What kind of vibe? That kind of vibe just fires you up. I came back home with a notebook full of ideas and about 10 new product concepts. Honestly, it's like a creative fuel. Of course, you get to meet all your favorite influencers and makers while you're there. These are also your teachers for your breakout classes. Of course, that's Will that is one of the organizers of this event. Again, these people teach all the classes from XCS to how to do photography to everything. They're also there to show products that they show. These are my good friends from the Curious Bison, good people that could become nice people. Also, you get to meet strangers there and take photos with them in an elevator. Then there's the knowledge. Classes on light burn design, how to price your work, how to crush it at craft shows, even tips from filming content like this. And it's not just theory. You're watching people who actually do it. Break it down step by step. One class gave me an aha moment that's going to save me hours every week in the shop. Multiply that by 3 days, and yeah, you come home smarter. These are people that actually do it and preach it. And they're there to show you how you can do it and make yourself better. Also, they gave us snacks every day. Nice little cookies and brownie bar here. I had my fair share. It was all good. I'm sure I know we paid for it. But one of the coolest things is seeing all the vendors there. This is, of course, the Maker Flow booth, showing you all their cups and the color styles. We actually got a free tumbler from them. This is the new F2 from X Tools. They also had their metal fab there. Very cool machines, both of them. This one I kind of want, maybe later. Epilogue was there. Eon was there. PDS equipment with the Mamaki was there. Keychain thingies and Riley Black was there. Lone Star Adhesive. There were so many vendors there. Logo Jet. There, just you name it. You wanted it, it was probably there. This little machine caught my eye though. This is the Catalyst UV printer from DPI Labs. Kind of a mid-sized printer. Uh, I don't know of anything else like it in the market, so I'm very intrigued with that one. A lot of programs out there like the Laser Map Maker. There were some other ones out there, Cuddle, different things out there that you could touch and play with and see how it works and maybe inspire you a little bit as well. Okay, you've seen the fun stuff. Now it's time for the real talk. My number one issue, temptation. Every vendor there has a show special. Every one of them. Some of them are nice enough, though, to give you out samples and stuff. But there's also the ones that are, if you buy this machine today and, you know, I'm going to give you this great deal. Oh, it's only a $45,000 machine. Don't worry about it. We got credit for you. We got this deal for you. You could buy this one on the showroom floor. It's tempting because there's really some good machines there. You know, Logo Jet, Mamaki, One Laser was there. Eon was there. Lots of good ones. One of the ones that intrigued me was the DPI Catalyst. It's kind of a mid-sized, not as small as the Eufy is going to be, but not as big as the Mamaki and Logo Jet are. But that one very much intrigued me. They tempt you. They very much tempt you. Even the guys that were there selling blanks, you know, oh, look at this new fancy tumbler we've got coming out. You know, it's very tempting. I did end up buying some dual tight and some Creative Cut Designs wood, which I'm very happy with. This stuff I know I'll use. And it was a good deal. Not the best deal, but it was a good deal. I was there, so why not pick it up? But you always think, well, Maybe I do need a UV printer, or maybe I do need that bigger laser with the bigger bed. And then you have to know your self control and walk away. Like I said, I know I'm going to use that dual tight. I know I'm going to use that wood. You know, the holiday season's coming up. I'm going to use all of that. So if you don't have self control, maybe don't go. Number 2 problem: information overload. It's like drinking water from a fire hose. Class after class, note after note, little side conversations in between classes. It'll make your brain feel like an overstuffed hard drive. But thankfully, Next Level Laser recorded all of these sessions. So you can soak it as much as you can in the place, maybe make the friends and stuff, and then go back and watch the classes later, which is going to be super helpful. Because a lot of times sitting in those classes, you'll zone out because you stayed up too late having too much fun, or whatever reason, because they're hour and a half long breakout sessions. So sometimes you just zone off, and it happens. But again, recorded, so you can go back, watch it, and soak it all in, take your notes again, watch it 4 or 5 times. That's a bonus. So is it worth it? So if you're serious about your business, serious about leveling up your craft, serious about leveling up your business as well, then yes, I do think it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. You come back motivated, you have fresh new ideas, you have things you want to implement and take away from, like, automatically. On the drive home, me and my wife discussed everything we wanted to get done. And we've gotten a lot of it done so far, but not all of it yet. But it takes time away from your shop. It takes time away from your family. It costs money to go to these things, not just in ticket sales, but airlines, gas, hotel rooms. If it's worth the investment to you is what you've got to figure out. To us, it definitely was, and I will gladly go back again and again. In fact, I would like to do more. But keep in mind, this particular conference is massive. Next year, it's not going to be Next Level Laser Conference. It's going to be Next Level Maker Conference. I've heard they're going to invite Bamboo Labs, which is 3D printing, and some other makers. I'm not sure who else. But it's going to be a bigger event, still at the Gaylord Texan. But again, keep that in mind. If you're not a people person, or if you're a complete introvert, you might avoid it. That's something you have to figure out. You have to think, though, these are a lot of makers with a lot of the same interests. So you have something to built in to talk about automatically. But that's my experience. I want to hear from you. Have you ever done a conference like this? Or let me know, what's holding you back? What would get you to go to one of these conferences? And if you found this helpful, please hit the button below, like, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see next. Stick around because we have a lot more experiments, fails, experiences to share with you right here on Macaulay Made. Until next time, keep creating, and maybe I'll see you at the next Level Makers Conference.